Wait till I'm really angry. Whatever.
Ahoy! 'Tis good to see you, Wake. You seem a little squiffy. At least you cheated death. Me apologies. I am Captain Drake Varlos, and this here fine ship is the Far Journey. Me hearties pulled you from the sea, you and those other bilge rats. Do you remember? We are heading to the island of Refuge, and Ingrid, quick carkin at the shorty and fix that yard arm. Don't want the ship to come apart in these high winds, do you?
Aye, aye, Captain.
You think she'd never seen a gnome before? Whoa there, the seas are getting a bit angry. Go speak to me first mate, Wowland. He might have something for you to do.
What? Oh, hey there. You startled me. Canna seem to find me hat. Sure. Me needs you to go looky in them there boxes, and if you find it, let me know. Where's me hat? Needs me lucky hat. Ah, me hat! Was worried. See, this hat gives me the luck. Now me is safe, thanks to ye. Here, take this charm. You may find a use for it. Well now, Ingrid over there can show you the rest of the ship. Me needs to plot the course to the Isles now.
Hello, how are you? I am fine. Just after the last pickup, I have been working extra hard since Vim said she would give me the piece of Luckland she found. Yes, Vim, the merchant over there. She found a small piece of the moon and is having me work for it. Maybe you can go buy it from her for me. Maybe you have something she will buy. Why don't you go talk to her?
I love traveling the seas. Oh, did you need something?
Ah, you got the shard! Great! Now I can stop doing this work and enjoy the rest of this trip. Here is some coin for your help. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Avast ye, we need to talk. Well, 'tis bit of a problem. You see, there be rats on board. The vermin keep eating the supplies, and I need ya to go feed them to the deep afore they eat anything else. Yeah, that's what we'd be needing. With this ear club, it is nice and splintered. Sure to cause them some pain, ha ha!
You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
Ah, you made quick work of them vermin.
Wait, is that a...
No, it can't be. Quick, Ingrid! Secure the loot! There'll be a Drakota off the bow! Quick now! Secure those chests! Everyone down! Watch it! Blimey, that was close. It's been here 2 months since the last reported sighting of one of them. That damnable goblin has escaped! And look! Me beautiful ship is on fire! Ye must put an end to his life afore he tears me ship apart!
Wait till I'm really angry.
Ah, you saved the far journey and me crew. It seems you proved to be quite a hero. Well, with the help of that young lass there, you do. Ah, yes. There be the island of Refuge. Get ready to drop anchor. Just let me know when you want to go ashore. Ingrid, swing the lead and prepare to drop anchor. So, you ready to go ashore, matey? Don't you mind. We get paid to do that.
Ah, there you are. I have been expecting you. There is much work ahead of us in establishing Freeport's dominance over this island. The Overlord's troops have secured the outpost, but there is a growing nuisance on the other side of the island that must be addressed. That is where you come in. I am Teil Envelix, attendant and confidant of the Overlord. I am here to ensure that our operation on this island is successful. You, on the other hand, will be assisting us with some field work to help prepare you for life as a citizen of Freeport. The Overlord is the fiercely courageous ruler of Freeport. A statue of his glorious visage graces the pond in the center of the outpost. Though he is merciless to his enemies, he is generous to those who serve him. Pray you never do anything to fall from his grace. Freeport is the center of power and commerce on Norath. The city sits on the eastern edge of the continent of Delaire. This grand city shall be your home here on Norath, should you prove yourself worthy. If not, you can cower and beg for shelter at the gates of Kinos. The city of Kinos is the enemy of Freeport. It is a weak land ruled by an incompetent queen, Antonia Bale. I've had my share of battles with her and her pet Kara, I assure you. Kinosians try to spread lies about the Overlord and portray him as some kind of power-mad tyrant. Don't believe their propaganda. Remember to always keep the will of the Overlord foremost in your thoughts, and you will go far. The city of Freeport is a power unrivaled on Norath, no matter what you might hear from Kinosian riffraff. You must pledge yourself to this power and become part of it. Do this, and I will reward you handsomely. Excellent. There is indeed much potential in you. I think it is time to begin your training. You must be strong if you wish to serve properly. Northwest of here you can find trainer Darg Frostwind. Speak with him about combat training and do as he tells you. In case you forget, I've written down his name and location in your quest journal.
Greetings. I've been stationed here at the outpost to teach new recruits the finer points of combat. After all, it's our duty to honor the Overlord by achieving legendary victories in his glorious name. Very well. The nearby sparring partners to my left are all looking to fight. They may hurt you, but they won't kill you. Return to me once you've bested one of them in combat.
Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
Have you defeated the sparring partner yet? Good. The stronger you are, the more useful you are to us. I'm sure of it. Go speak with Tail and Velix. She is just south of Sithor's Spire.
So, are you ready to learn more about the outpost and perform your first service for the Overlord? This outpost was recently established as a training ground for potential citizens of Freeport to hone their skills. Our first scouts on the island reported it as being uninhabited, perfect for our needs. It soon became clear that the initial reports were incorrect, and those scouts have been permanently reassigned to the bottom of the bay. Such is the price of failure. The intruders are a sect of the Tunarian Alliance, a lowly order of vermin originating from Kinos. As a true servant of the Overlord, your duty is to eliminate them. This should prove extremely useful in preparing you for the challenges that lie ahead after you leave the outpost. Not just yet. You will strike against those Kinosian scum when the time is right. First, we need to see if that weapon of yours is working. Are you ready for your first test? Go talk to Chef Gorga, just past the west archway. She needs help gathering supplies to feed the members of the Freeport militia who guard this outpost, which should provide a chance to test your combat skills. There is more to hunt on this island than just Kinosians. Report back to me when your duties with Chef Gorga are done.
Need to wait for the stew to be done. No firsties. Many militia to feed. Your mouth no bigger than the rest. Ah, yes. Tail said you were coming. Good then. Gorga can stir the pot while you goes to collect more ingredients. Seaside stew. Only a couple things we still needs to get. First is the buzzers, buggin' Gorga they are. Not sure how they taste, but less of them is better. Be sure to pluck out the wings slowly. The last buzz is the best buzz.
You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
Toss them in the pot. The next yummies are the main pot filler, livers. Those elks are eating up all the eating plants anyways, so we killed 2 halflings with 1 stone. Bring back the elk livers when you're done.
You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
Toss 'em in and smell the Gorga magic. The stew is done now. Head back to Tail. She's waiting for ya.
Did you enjoy your hunting in the seaside glade with Chef Gorga? Gorga was impressed with your handiwork. I'm sure the outpost militia guards will be pleased with her stew, though I can't stomach troll cooking myself. You show potential indeed. As promised, here is your reward. So, are you ready to prove your worth again? Good. Now listen closely. Though a direct attack upon your enemy can be quite satisfying, there are often more subtle means of inflicting damage. Cut off the feet, and the head is sure to follow, if you get my meaning. Indeed, cunning and subtlety are often effective. And who is more cunning and subtle than an assassin? We've established a camp through the archway to the west, at the far end of Seaside Glade. Go and speak to Assassin Vermeer, who has devised a plan to strike at the heart of the Tunarians. Assassin Vermeer will explain the details. Good luck.
How am I going to collect these lug snippets? I can't swim, but that won't matter when the ship is done. Shh! I need to keep this as quiet as possible. The Overlord demands it. But I'm whizzle-wogged here on my research and could use some help. Okay, word has it that the Wobblecog family of Kinos is on the verge of perfecting a ship that can travel underwater. The Overlord cannot let Kinos get the upper hand, so I have been tasked with figuring out the process for creating these ships. I've discovered a creature called the Nautilus that uses air chambers within its shell to keep itself buoyant, similar to the Pogflume dilator I've been working on. I believe that if I can get some of these specimens, I should be able to figure out the mechanism and apply it to a ship. Good. I'll be up.
The life of a priestess isn't always posies and butterflies, you know. We aren't just here to heal and give you blessings. No, there's so much more to our way of life. We constantly battle against the ever-rising ranks of the undead. If it wasn't for us, you'd all have your brains sucked out by a legion of zombies. I can't leave my post. But you can get around freely, can't you? Maybe you could help an old priestess relive her glory days. Go find these skeletons and slay them. If you bring me back 3 bone strips from them, I'll make this all worth your while. I can hear them out there in the distance. Their bones are rattling and crackling. Oh, how I want to feel them crumble beneath my grasp. Hurry up! Bring me those bone chips.
Hello? Well met.
Hellos! Tail sent word you were comings. I's been scouting out the nearby areas, trying to get a better feels of what we's up against. Beastmasters, these Tunarians are, training the wild animals of the island to fight for them. We's gonna cut off their resources to weaken them in the long terms, settings up our major attack after they are weakened. If we take out their picks of the wild animals, they'll have nothing to train. They trains the bears, hawks, and wolves on the island. The wolves are a bit too deep to touch now, but the bears and hawks are nearby, so we starts with those. First, head north up the slope into the Wilderwood, or west into Cliff Diver Canyon and lay down some bears. Returns when you are done.
You're that new recruit I keep hearing about, isn't it? Your reputation precedes you, as will mine someday soon. When I return to Freeport, my prestige will bring honor to my family. I came here to make a name for myself, but it's been difficult to stand out in the crowd. I have a new assignment, and it's puzzling me. Would you help me unravel it? There's a lot of undercover work here, which means even if you do well, the higher-ups may not know it's you doing the work. Some of my best work was claimed by someone else, and I mean to fix that. Not long ago, I intercepted part of a note one of the Tunarian spies was delivering. They've hidden the remaining pieces. We need to get them all back to learn more of what they're doing. I appreciate it. Whatever glory comes of this, we'll share in the credit. I'm sure I appreciate it. Whatever glory comes of this, we'll share in the credit. I'm sure this will more. A word of warning, be wary of those wood elves. They are more cunning than others may realize.
You're mine, orc breath. You'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Yeah! You're mine, orc breath. You'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. But wait till I'm really angry.
The bears are dead? Good. Now's for a tricky task, so pay attention. The hawks you will now hunt reside high on the cliffs in Cliff Diver Canyon to the west of here. Until now, we've been unable to get to them. The Cliff Diver hawks perch high up and watch for foods to attack below. I's got some food for them right here. Take these mole rats, and when you think you are in a good position below the hawks, examine them in your inventory and release one. Return if you need...
Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. You'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. You'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. You'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry.
Excellent job!
So, ready for a little sabotage? The mine is inside the Wilderwood in the far eastern corner. Head in there and stir up the hornet's nest. Take out some of their miners, and while you're at it, grab some of the loose ore around the mine. Tail wants to know what it is that they're mining.
You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Yeah! You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your... Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
Have you found more of the missing pieces? The Tunarian note is still incomplete, but this may be enough to advance our prestige. You know you're very good at this kind of thing. Tell me, would you be interested in helping me on a more personal level? As you know, I came here to make more of a name for myself. When I return home, my marriage will take place. I've been betrothed since birth to a lady from a good family. The match will elevate my family's status. Unfortunately, my betrothed has the face of a horse. Also, unfortunately, I found myself unnaturally attracted to one of those Tunarian spies. A wood elf. She's graceful, beautiful, and deadly. Nothing must come of this fancy of mine. I cannot let my reputation be sullied by even the merest hint of a romance with one of their kind. Fine, Lyanna. Kill her. I do it myself, but I fear that seeing her again might weaken my resolve. She could be anywhere on this island. Once she's out of the way, I won't be tempted again, and my family's honor will not be stained. For all I know, she was put here specifically to entice men like me to falter. There's no time like the present.
You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry.
Nice work. As you probably noticed, there are additional Tunarian horse sentries being sent into the Wilder Wood to check on the mine. We need another distraction to thin out the Kinosian forces even more. It's time to deal with those meddling sentries once and for all. Head back into the Wilder Wood and take out some of these horse sentries. The more you slay, the more Kinosians will be sent to investigate, which will provide our chance to attack. Return to me when the deed is done. By the way, I'll take those ore samples and make sure they find their way to Teil.
Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry.
You have done enough. Tenarian reinforcements are on their way to the Wilder Wood. Our time for attack is now. Teil will be glad to hear of your work. Speaking of Teil, take these sealed orders. She sent them for you, and if I were you, I would not ignore them.
The Tunarian Alliance's resources are dwindling and their forces are focused on defending the mine. The time has come to strike the final blow. Are you prepared to face your greatest challenge so far? The militia has pushed through the Tunarian Alliance's line into the Valley of Discipline, the area they use to train their animals. Our forces have set up a forward camp in an alcove located in the eastern portion of the valley, near the archway leading to the falls. The militia is using this position as our point of attack. Go to the camp and seek out Captain Tyrith, the leader of the forward operation. He will direct your efforts in this final phase of the assault. We will drive out the Tunarian Alliance and take their treasures as our own. The Overlord is counting on you.
You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. 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 You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
Holy snog ratchets, that was quick! Excellent! This ship is gonna be magnificent! Here, take this for your efforts.
Salutations.
You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
The attack has begun, and the enemy shall fall. You must be here to take part in the festivities. Ah, you were the one who coerced these sentries out of the area before the attack. Nicely done. It is time to complete our domination. The militia are advancing and beginning to clear the area. It is time to strike quickly. Take this torch, work your way in, and set fire to 2 of the nearby tents. Others have begun the raising as well. If another's flame fails, make sure you finish the job. This island will soon be ours.
You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the... Wait till I'm really angry.
The rising smoke reveals your courage, but are you ready to finish what we have started? We believe that the leader of these elves waits atop a treehouse, located through the archway to the east. It is certain that the flames have been spotted, so we need to act quickly. You must travel to the top of this treehouse and finish the battle.
You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. 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 You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. Wait till I'm really angry. 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 You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
What's that? You found more of the parchment? I can't speak of it here. It is very important that we draw no attention to ourselves. Meet me in the Wilder Wood. There's a shallow alcove known as the Nook, beyond the trees, along the northern wall. Is she dead? I don't care for details. I just want to make sure she died with honor. I see. I hadn't expected that. The main thing is that Leanna will no longer bother me. I wonder, though, who could have killed her? We may never know, and I can marry my betrothed in peace. Thank you.
Wait till I'm really angry. 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 You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry.
That note, do you have all of it? Good. I wrote this note, that's probably what puzzled you. It contained a hidden message to Lyanna. I was planning to meet her secretly. Then I realized how foolish that would be, but I had already sent her the note. By the Overlord, no! I waited for her here, as prearranged. She did not come, and the next thing you know, one of the other men gave me part of the note and told me to investigate the Tunarians. I couldn't tell if he knew my secret or not. What is it with you and killing? No. I was grateful for the chance to find the rest of my note and destroy it before anyone else realized I had signed it. I thought Lyanna might still have the rest of it, and you proved that she at least had some of it still. Perhaps a jealous lover, or maybe she was torn apart by the wilder bears. You must keep this secret. My family will never understand the indiscretion I showed. Nothing happened between Lyanna and me, so it's best forgotten. Get rid of these scraps for me. I must go back before I'm missed.
Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. You'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. You'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. You'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, orc breath. You'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. I need a moment. Follow me! This way. Starting something good. Starting something good. You're mine, Orc Breath. Starting something good. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains. I'll lead the way. Run! You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. I'm out of power. I'm out of power. I need to rest. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. You're mine, Orc Breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry. Wait till I'm really angry.
They will defile our land. We must stop them.
Wait till I'm your mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
We must retreat from the primal world.
Your mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
They were weak. I am not.
Gotta rest. I'm out of power. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground. Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath. They'll have to scrape your remains off the ground.
That pile of bones was my friend!
Wait till I'm really angry.
You cannot eliminate us!
Arms are so pretty.
Wait till I'm really angry. You're mine, orc breath.
Before
You'll have
no
to scrape
death
your remains off the
comes
ground.
at last.
What's for dinner? You will now take my place.
Oh, the sweet smell of death. They're so dry and brittle, just like I remembered. Thank you. Here, take these coins. This should be more than what the merchant would give you for these beauties.
Well met.
Your blood calls to me.
You! I saw you put something into the fire. Come here.
Well met.
Well met.
Greetings. I've trained the greatest champions on this island. I've never heard of anyone by that name.
Hello there. So, you're the new... I've met many great heroes of the Overlord since arriving at the outpost.
Gorga not cook someone by that name. Not yet.
Hello.
Well met.
The Tunarians won't have many... Is he that guy with the bad comb over?
Interesting. Charles has been sending word that he is very popular and renowned for his exploits. Well, I suppose a little bragging beats a little infidelity. The marriage will proceed as planned.